Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to the box on the campus of West Texas A&M University. Lady Buff volleyball getting set to get underway, taking on Dallas Baptist here this afternoon. And again, a full slate of activity taking place on the campus of West Texas A&M University. Of course, the football team just finished their season with a 7-4 record overall with a big 52-9 win earlier today. And now we move over to the box for volleyball action with Dallas Baptist and West Texas A&M University. Bryce Sheets, Alex Skipper coming your way here this afternoon from the box. And again, Alex, this is going to should be a good matchup between Dallas Baptist and the Lady Buffs. The Lady Buffs sit fourth in the conference, although we do understand UT Tyler lost earlier today to UT Permian Basin. And so Lady Buffs come in with a 13-3 conference record, 19-4 overall. DBU 10-6, 13-6 overall.
Yeah, it should be a great game. Only 3 wins or losses, should I say, separate these two teams. DBU coming off their last game, a 5-set victory on the road in Portales against Eastern New Mexico. Never an easy place to play, as the Greyhounds usually play well at home. On the flip side, for the Lady Buffs, they're coming off of a straight-set victory over Texas Women's. And again, Texas Women's on the bottom side of the conference, but still usually not an opponent that's just going to roll over on you. So I expect a lot of competition and a close match here today.
Again, Lady Buffs come in, as we mentioned, with a record of 13-3. They are 12-0 here at the box, which is a comfortable place, obviously, for them to play. 5-4 on the road. Neutral sites, they're 2-0, so it's been the road that's been a bit of a challenge for the Lady Buffs this season. As we get set to look at our starting lineups for today, first for Dallas Baptist, the Patriots coming into this one, as we mentioned, with a record of 10-6, 13-6 overall. And their starters for today include, starting out to be Haley Harmon. She is a 6'1" outside hitter. This is her 5th year at Dallas Baptist. Haley Van Poppel, an outside hitter. She's a junior, 5'10". Alyssa Parks is a senior middle blocker at 6 feet tall. The libero will be Kinsey McNeil, a 5'7" freshman from Cypress, Texas. Kayla Brock, a 5'8" setter, comes in from Red Oak, Texas. And Sophia Black, she also a middle blocker, 6'2" senior from Houston, Texas, from Cy-Fair High School. So that's the starters for the Patriots as they get set for this one today. For the Lady Buffs, their starters, Portia Porat, the junior outside hitter, 6'1", from Minnesota, Windham, Minnesota. She'll be joined by Chandler Vogel. She, the libero, the 5'2" senior from Hereford, Texas. Abby Neisch, the junior, the outside hitter, 5'9", transfer from Tucson and from Lamar University. Blair Moreland, a senior outside, or I should say an outside hitter that's a redshirt junior. Let me try that again. She's a freshman. Can't read the lines here. 5'11", out of Katy, Texas. Also, Kayla Elliott is a redshirt junior, a middle blocker, 6 feet, from Windemar, California. And Tori Miller, the outside hitter, sophomore, 5'11", from Brownwood, Texas. That's the starters for this one today. As we look at it a little bit, Alex, what do you see? What do the Lady Buffs need to do in this one kind of to get off to a good start?
The biggest thing for WT is really going to be getting their hitters going and getting it from different locations. Again, obviously, Tori Miller, All-American last year, is going to do her thing just about every game. But if for some reason that she gets, contested looks based off of set passes that are too tight on the net or just too easy of a read would be the best way to put it. We just need to get other locations going, whether it be Kayla Elliott in the middle, Portia Parath on the outside, Abby Nash on either side. Just a couple of different locations and options will really open things up, not only for Tori, but for the rest of the team as well.
Well, both teams out getting set for the starters here for today's contest. And again, as you hear the familiar voice of Brad Stark in the background, for the Division II volleyball rankings in the region, Metropolitan sits at the top spot with a 20-2 record, 22-2 overall. Colorado State School of Mines is number 2, 19-2, 21-3 overall. Angelo, top Lone Star Conference entrant there. They sit number 3 in the region, 18-3, 21-3 overall. Regis, 16-5, 19-5 overall. University of Texas at Tyler, 17-1, 18-1 overall. Colorado Mesa sits 6th, 18-3, 18-5 overall. Lubbock Christian is 7. That's where you talked about that flip right there. Lubbock Christian sits 7. 15-4, 16-6 overall. Lady Buffs sit 8th, 18-4 overall, 18-4 figuring into the region rankings. So that is how they determine the regional rankings. Right now, a moment of silence.
Thank you.
We'll take a timeout. We'll do so and come back with the action to get underway right after this.
As we honor America and those that defend.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
Well, all the banners that adorn the box here from WT Volleyball, and, of course, the home for the Lady Buffs here at the box in Canyon. An opportunity for you to come out. If you still want to join us, you can do so. Again, we expect an exciting matchup. Happy to have you, though, here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network, as a lot of the folks made their way over from football. They watched the game earlier today as the Buffs won that one 52-9 over Bethel College. And so now the starting lineups for Dallas Baptist: Alyssa Parks, Hadley Von Poppel, also Haley Harmon, Kenzie McNeil, Kayla Brock, and Sophia Black. That's the starters for Dallas Baptist. As mentioned, Dallas Baptist comes in with a record of 10-6 in Lone Star Conference play, 13-6 overall on this young season. And so, again, trying to wrap things up here, and then they'll set up for the Lone Star Conference playoff. We anticipate Lady Buffs probably seeded third. Again, that'll depend on some of the action today. UT Tyler already lost to UT Permian Basin earlier today, so they fall to 15-2 in the conference. And so the Buffs, again, waiting to see what Lubbock Christian and Angelo State do do today as well. And so we'll keep an eye on some of those other matches for you. For the Lady Buffs, their starting lineup for today: Portia Porat, the, again, 6'1 junior from Wyndon, Minnesota. She'll be joined by Chandler Vogel, the libero, the senior from Hereford, Texas, 5'2". And also joining her, Abby Nash, a junior, 5'9", transfer from Tucson, Arizona. She used to be at Lamar. Blair Moreland, the freshman. She's an outside hitter, 5'11". From Katy, Texas, from St. John High School. Also starting today, Kayla Elliott. She's a redshirt junior middle blocker, 6 feet, from Windemar, California, and Salt Lake City College. And Tori Miller, a 5'11 sophomore from Brownwood, Texas, from Brownwood High School. The Lady Buffs come into this one again with a record of 13-3 in conference play, 19-4 overall, And if there's anybody in the country that can whip up a crowd better than Brad Stark, well, it'll be hard to find because he does a great job of getting the crowd ready for this one. Good crowd on hand here at the box for this one this afternoon. And again, don't forget, coming your way as well, both basketball teams will be in action later today as well. And so a lot of action coming your way on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
I have an update for you, Bryce.
Okay.
In Silver City, Texas A&M Commerce defeats Western New Mexico 3-0. Over in Portales, Eastern defeats Texas Women's 3-0. Down in Austin, Angelo State defeats St. Ed's 3-1. So with that, it looks like since UT Tyler lost, they will lock up the #1 seed in the conference going into the tournament. And then down in San Antonio, St. Mary's currently up 2-0 over Lubbock Christian. So we could see how that goes. And then that could mean some things in the bottom half depending upon who wins. Since St. Edward's lost, if St. Mary's wins, they will have the same record, and it'll go down to tiebreakers to determine how the bottom half of the bracket seeds.
Who gets seated in that one as well. Very good. So we'll keep up with those updates for you today. Again, as Alex just mentioned, UT Tyler lost earlier today. Lubbock Christian is trailing right now. So those are the ones we'll keep an eye on. And this one, Angelo State won, so they stay, they're 16-1 now in conference play, while UT Tyler falls to 15-2. And again, the Lady Buffs trying to come away with a win here as we get the final introductions here for the final game here, this 2021 campaign at the box. Again, good crowd on hand for this one today.
It should definitely be a good game. The box always a rowdy place to play in, and just looking by WT's home record, again, 12-0 at home. They really play well here, as you can see from the multiple banners that are going to be hanging on the right side of the wall behind the girls. Very difficult place to play. But we did get a new court this season, Bryce.
Yes,
the Brick Care Court, it's supposed to be specially designed to help keep players safe for wet spots on the court and things like that. So it should be a good game as we're about to get things started.
Both teams been introduced. We're set to get this one underway as the officials take their place as well. And the starters head out to get this one underway. Everybody on their feet, ready for action here at the box. As Alex mentioned, this is a fun place to play. So they make the final substitutions as the Liberos make their way in for this one today. And we're ready to get this one underway. And as you hear the familiar refrain from Brad Stark, everybody up as Lady Buffs get set to serve this one away. So Sophia Black just awaiting and got the volleyball from the official. We're set to get this one underway here. WT going from right to left as you look at your television screen as we are set. Lady Buffs, of course, in the white tops. Dallas Baptist in the blue tops. We are underway. This tip is controlled to the back. Tipped up at the net. Tipped over by Dallas Baptist. Nice dig by WT. Tipped over. And this time trying to hit it across, and that's going to be lost at the net. No, they kept it alive. I didn't think they made it. This one is going to be hit. The libero able to drop that one up, kick it over to the far side. Blocked at the net. Another dig off the floor for Dallas Baptist back to the net. And that is picked up by the Lady Buffs. They will get it on a set across back deep. And there's a power smash across for Dallas Baptist. That was Sophia Black that was able to get that one across. And so Sophia will be back to serve this one up. Gets it back deep for the Lady Buffs. That one looked like that was going to be touched at the net, but not the case. And so a point for Dallas Baptist. They lead 2-0 here.
Yeah, great play by DBU thus far. Again, like you were talking about, we thought that the ball was down off of that block, but somehow they were able to get it up and stay with it. And it looks like both of these teams are going to be trading blows today as Parath on the far side tools the block. It goes back past the libero in the back. And it'll be a point for the Lady Buffs.
So they trail 2-1. As we get set, substitution quickly in for the Lady Buffs. Elliott with the serve. Gets it across to the back row. Dug up by Dallas Baptist. Blocked at the net. Keeping it alive. Lady Buffs set it on the far side. Blocked at the net once again. Tipped over. As Dallas Baptist will keep it alive. Harmon will get it across. Lady Buffs will get it set back across. High tip, and that one's going to be a point for the Lady Buffs. There's two hands, two hit on that one. So that one will be off of Haley Van Poppel. And so the Lady Buffs have it tied at 2. Elliott back to serve once again. Serving from the right side. She comes with a high hit to the back row, and that one goes out of bounds, sells out. So Kayla Elliott will knock that one out. Point for DBU, Dallas Baptist. For the Patriots coming in now is Aaron Walton, and Aaron will go back to serve for DBU. Stays in about the middle of the court. Sends it to the back row. That's dug by the Lady Buffs. Trying to get it across. Now it's set at the net. Blocked at the net. And nicely done by Stanfield, who goes up to knock that one down. Substitution again for the Lady Buffs. Tied at 3 with the Patriots. Sandy Snabe to serve it for the Lady Buffs. The left hand takes it down into the far corner. Dallas Baptist keeps it alive. Quick punch across the net. Here's the set. Trying to power it across. Lady Buffs is dug up by Dallas Baptist. Tipped across and hit twice at the net. No call. The fans wanted it. Now there's a call for 4 hits. And so that'll be a point for the Lady Buffs. One of the fun things here, Alex, is the fans, they're vocal. They'll let you know if you may have missed one.
Definitely. Not only the fans, the band next to us as well. Always engaged and ready in the action.
Snee with the left hand gets it across the net, blocked at the net, and knocked out of bounds. And so point for Dallas Baptist as Alyssa Parks able to get that one across. So 4-4, we're tied. Van Poppel will send it into the net. And so that'll be side out WT. And back to serve for West Texas A&M will be Tori Miller. As the sophomore outside hitter ready to go. Big jump serve to the back for the Patriots. There's the set at the net, cross, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds. A point for Dallas Baptist. Knocked at the net off the hands of Abby Nash, and so that'll go out of bounds in favor of Dallas Baptist. 5-5. Dug at the net and tipped across by the Lady Buffs. Nicely done. As Stanfield gets that one across for a point for West Texas A&M. Chandler Vogel back to serve this one up. The senior gets it across. Tipped up to the back row over Chandler Vogel. She'd come in about 5 feet, and that was just outside of reach.
Yeah, maybe if she was a little bit taller, might have been able to get to that one.
Where the sides comes in just a little bit.
Stretching as much as she could, but just unable to get to it completely.
And here's the serve by Dallas Baptist. Set at the net, powered across, tipped up by Vogel, keeps it alive. We're on the near side. WT powers it across. And that is a nice dig by Vogel off the floor. Back set off the back row. And trying to power that across. That may have gone out, but nevertheless, WT keeps it alive, and they powered it off the net. Nicely done. Nice hit by WT as Abby Nash smashes that one across to give Lady Buffs a point. They lead at 7-6.
Yeah, great job by Abby Nash. She's played very well here in her first season as a Lady Buff, and we look to see her back again next season.
Moreland with a left-handed serve, gets it across, tipped up at the net, kept alive, nicely done. And Vogel gets it across for the Lady Buffs. They'll regroup. Here's the smash at the net. It's blocked by the Lady Buffs. Dallas Baptist picks it up, and that's going to be a hard hit off the back row and out of bounds off of Haley Von Poppel. So a point for the Lady Buffs. Their biggest lead at 8-6.
Yeah, again, like we were talking about, this game is going to go back and forth all the way through. Would not surprise me if one side or the other pulled away late, but I imagine through the middle stages of every set, it's going to be pretty close as you have a double touch called here on the set by Moreland.
So a point for Dallas Baptist. Cuts the WT lead to 8-7. Mackenzie McNeil set to deliver this one on the far corner. Goes to the back row. Tipped up, powered across by the Lady Buffs. Dallas Baptist recovers. Nice dig. Tipped across. Dallas Baptist loops it across. Here's the set by WT. Hit at the net. And that's going to be a point for Lady Buffs as Portia Porat able to drop that one across.
Yeah, good job there. The block was there by Dallas Baptist in the right spot, but just able to power it enough to keep it on the Patriots side and come straight back down.
Here's the serve on the far sideline. Tipped up, and that one just goes off the hands of Blair Moreland as she tried to swoop in and pick that one up, and it just went in the wrong direction. 9-8, Lady Buffs up by 1. Back to serve Sophia Black for Dallas Baptist. And hits that one long, so service error, and WT will take over. And back to serve, Kayla Elliott. Elliott drops it across, pick up on the libero. Blocked at the net by the Lady Buffs, but blocked out of bounds, so a point for Dallas Baptist.
A good play there by Von Poppel, just able to tool the block. And sometimes if you're a blocker, whether it's offensively or defensively, if you know how to use the block, you can tool it out one way or the other, or you can tool it for yourself and push it back onto the other side.
Aaron Walton with the set, gets across, the Buffs tick it back over. And there's a power slam that time for Price Reeves, 6-foot outside hitter from Hurst, Texas.
That was a good swing there. Nashville's not ready for that in the back row. And we're all tied up again, Bryce.
Walton with the serve, and that's going to be hit deep. Oh, nice save by the Lady Buffs as they keep that alive. Looked like it was going out of bounds. And they get it across the net once again. And then Lady Buffs, what a nice dig on the far sideline as Chandler Vogel hit it. It went toward the WT bench. And going over was Porath to keep it alive. And then it was, again, Vogel who got it over. And the Lady Buffs pick up the point. They lead 11-10.
Yeah, incredible play there. Not very often that you see one incredible save, but much less two in the same play.
Block at the net. WT. Vogel sets it on the near side. Powered across in for the point. Tori Miller just winds up that right arm and blasts it across.
Yeah, a great job by Miller there. And again, the Lady Buffs being resilient and staying with it. 2 straight points forces a timeout for the Patriots.
We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back right after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
It's got the looks, the style, the performance. Your new car is everything you always dreamed of, and now it's here. First Financial Bank was happy to help put you behind the wheel with a new car loan at a competitive rate and fast, friendly, local approval. It's service that just comes naturally to us, much like a love of tradition comes naturally to you. First Financial Bank, you first. Member FDIC.
Jenkins Doors and Windows began serving the Texas Panhandle in 1927, and we take pride in being a part of your neighborhood. We don't use false promises or gimmicks. We simply offer quality doors and windows at a fair price, and we stand behind every sale. Jenkins is family owned and operated, and proudly continues the traditions of quality and excellence that started over 80 years ago. Call us at 372-4336 or stop by our showroom at 820 West 6th and let our
Snee back ready to serve this one away with the left hand, gets it across. Dallas Baptist digs it off the back row. They set it up on the near side. What a block at the net. As coming in, Elliott and Miller combined, Stanfield and Miller block that one back.
Yeah, great job by Miller and Stanfield there. That's one thing that the Lady Buffs do have in abundance this season is athleticism from the middle blocker position. Elliott and Stanfield really play above the net, and they play above the net very, very well. Again, Stanfield only 5'11", and Elliott only 6 foot, but they play like they're 6'4", 6'5" apiece.
Cammie Jones helped on that block that time at the net for the Lady Buffs. They block it again and get another point. 3 in a row for West Texas. 14-10, and timeout taken by the coaching staff for Dallas Baptist as Jordan Fish wants to talk things over here a little bit. And we'll take a timeout as well. We'll do so. We'll be back right after this. Buffs lead at 15-10. We're back.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-game.
And welcome back as we get set to serve this one away. As Sandy Snee ready to go with the left hand on a roll. At the moment, the Buffs lead at 15-10. Snee back, gets it to the middle of the court. Blocked at the net once again by the Lady Buffs. And again, it's Jones and Stanfield who come in at the net.
Goodness. I don't even have anything to say.
They converge again.
What is that, 4 in a row?
It's 5 in a row right now. Lady Buffs led 11-10 when she started this service. At the net, WT keeps it alive, and there's a nice dig. Vogel will get it across.
It's a good spot.
Powered up, and there, Dallas Baptist gets that one to drop through. Haley and Popple able to drop that one in to end the run. 5 points in a row by the Lady Buffs.
Yeah, very skilled swing there from Van Poppel. Again, the big block from Stanfield and Jones have been playing line all day. As we see Tori Miller disregard the block completely and power one down. But again, going back to the swing from Van Poppel, the line block from Stanfield and Jones had been big and heavy the last couple of plays, and she was able to cut it right past him. But unfortunately, the run back again for WT.
Blocked at the net. Dallas Baptist keeps it alive. Sent over to the corner. Blocked again by the Lady Buffs, and another point. And again, Stanfield is living in her own little world right now as she is controlling the net. 18-11. Lady Buffs over the Patriots. Miller back to serve. Sends it back deep. Dug at the net. Hit across. Miller keeps it alive. Lady Buffs send it up and powered across. And again, another blast for Abby Nash. 19-11. Lady Buffs in control here in this first set.
Yeah, as Brad Stark likes to say, that's an Abby Nash smash.
Back row, and just goes out of bounds. That was the right idea.
That
Just had
close.
a little too much mustard on that one.
Very, very close. Not enough for Coach Potts to challenge, but a great serve nonetheless.
Across the net for Dallas Baptist. Powered across, and Baptist with the block at the net, and that's Audrey Nunez who comes up, able to give the Patriots a point. Cuts the WT lead to 6, 19-13. Set again, picked up by Stanfield. Powered across, and that's blocked at the net. Again, this time, though, by Sophia Black. The 6'2" middle blocker able to come up and send that one back across.
Yeah, that one just barely caught the line on the near side there.
Vogel keeps it alive up over the net. WT sets it, tipped across. Dallas Baptist charges. Set at the net, powered across, hit to the back row, Dallas Baptist, tipped across, and that was hit to the right spot that time by Dallas Baptist, and in particular Audrey Nunez, who found an opening. Nice little run for Dallas Baptist, 19-15. That is powered and out of bounds. What a smash by Abby Nash for the Lady Buffs. And that makes it 20-15.
Yeah, that's a good swing there from Nash again in the back row. The libero got a touch on it as that was Polinsky, but unable to get a clean touch, and it's another point for the Lady Buffs.
And there's a point for the Lady Buffs, double hit. As trying to dive onto the floor was Kinsey McNeil, just couldn't come, or excuse me, instead it was Leah Polinsky who just couldn't come up with it. And so 21-15 Lady Buffs. As Chandler Vogel waits, the official now says let's go ahead and start this service. Vogel sends it deep. Lady Buffs will pick it up, get it across, powered over, and that's going to be another point. Elliott able to power that one through. 22-15. Vogel continues her service, sends it deep. Set at the net for Dallas Baptist. Nice dig by Miller. And that one is just got away. Sometimes here at the box, when they set it, it gets set a little high and goes off the lights a little bit, and that changes the trajectory of the ball.
It looked like that one might have caught the ceiling, I think,
or the ceiling
light, one of the two, and it just made Sadie Snee just readjust a little bit.
Set at the net by Dallas Baptist. They loop it across. Trying to drop it home, and doing so that time for the Lady Buffs was Kayla Elliott. Stanfield and Porath have 3 kills each, along with Tori Miller. So, Lady Buffs, 23-16. That one's hit along the far sideline, tipped at the net, and that's a power kill right there. That time for Sophia Black, as she'll get the point for the Patriots. Cuts it to 23-17.
Patriots not out of this one yet. However, we need to see the Lady Buffs close well.
McNeil back to serve for the Patriots. Gets it across. Powered across by Lady Buffs with a point. Nicely done. As Porath able to drop that one across and brings up the set point, 24-17. Back to serve, Corin Davis. That's kicked across by Dallas Baptist and blocked at the net. Porath goes up and comes away with that deposit to make it 25-17 as the Lady Buffs take set 1 over Dallas Baptist as they win again here at home. We'll take a timeout. We'll do so and come back as we get set for the second set. But first, this break as we continue with Lady Buff Volleyball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day. with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons. We live for this.
Bud Light, proudly brewed.
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
How do you make something that's already fresh even fresher? By adding fresh new things, like crisp pico de gallo for a...
And welcome back to the box. We're about to start set number 2. If you're just joining us, the Lady Buffs just finished set 1 by a final score of 25-17. As we take a quick look at the stats from the first set. Again, it was all a WT as they led in kill percentage, kills, digs, blocks, and assists all the way around.
Dallas Baptist with the serve. Start here the second set. They powered across. Nice dig on the back row. Chandler Vogel sets that one up. It's hit way back. Dallas Baptist able to come back up. We're trying to get it across for Dallas Baptist. As that one's powered across by Miller, but just a little too much on that one as it goes out of bounds. A point for the Patriots. So 1-0 in favor of Dallas Baptist. As Aaron Walton will serve this one across. Dug off the back row, set by the Lady Buffs. They scoop it across. Dallas Baptist will pick it up here on the near side. Vogel on the, set it up, and that's powered and smashed across by Tori Miller. As she found an open seam and just mashed it.
Yeah, great job there by Miller. Leah Polinsky was in the right spot in the back, but she let it go by just based off of the trajectory of the ball from Miller. It looked like it was out, but the spin carried it and it dropped in the back corner.
Elliott with a service for WT, sets it here at the net. Miller again sends it to the back row, but that one goes out of bounds. Just didn't have a good angle on that time. So Elliott will sit down as Van Poppel is set to serve this one up. Serves it to the back row, picked up by Nash. Powered across by Portia Porath. Porath able to get that one to drop. Point for WT, 2-2 is our score. And coming back in for the Lady Buffs, Sadie Snee ready with the left-handed service to get this one underway. Again, she had that 5-point run in the first set. That kind of distanced the Lady Buffs. Blocked at the net by WT. Picked up by the libero. Knocked again, blocked at the net by the Lady Buffs. And again, Jones is there with Stanfield, and they block that one back across for the Lady Buffs. Give them the 3-2 lead. Snee again will go across. Picked up by Dallas Baptist, blocked at the net. Again, Sandfield part of that with Miller. Again, this is hit to the back row. Vogel picks it up. Sandfield keeps it alive, set by WT. Miller powers it across. Can't get that one to fall. Dallas Baptist with the dig. Now they go off the back row. Picked up by Vogel. Over on the far side, Jones will kick it across. And Stanfield comes up with a high block and tips that one down for the point for West Texas A&M.
Yeah, great job by Stanfield there. Court awareness, seeing that ball come over the net as a free ball. And in volleyball terms, we call that a birthday ball. It's right there at the net. It's like a gift.
Happy birthday. Now that one's picked up by Dallas Baptist, blocked at the net. Lady Buffs keep it alive, get it across. Now Dallas Baptist will regroup, but it's Miller and Stanfield again, and a block at the net.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Lady Buffs are controlling the net in all facets of the game, whether it be offensively from a swinging perspective or defensively from a blocking perspective.
Here's the serve by Snee off to the back row. Picked up by Dallas Baptist. That's tipped up in the air. Vogel now will reset it. Miller powers it and tried for the back corner. Oh, and they got touched. Hit the line. All right, good job. Point for the Lady Buffs. They lead it 6-2 as Dallas Baptist wants a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. 6-2 Lady Buffs from the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
Well, set number 2, the Lady Buffs control this one 6-2. They won set number 1, 25-17. So control this one, still serving, is Sandy Snee. And again, her service in the first set was the difference as she scored 5 in a row. That put the distance for the Lady Buffs. And so she's ready to go. Sends this one across to the back row. Tipped up by Dallas Baptist, blocked at the net. And there's the dig. Again, Baptist has it blocked at the net. Tipped back across by the Lady Buffs. Trying to set it up on the right side. That time the kill got across for Aubrey Nunez. 6-foot freshman out of Midlothian, able to make that connection for DBU. Walensky service. Will get it across. Vogel picks it up. Miller will tap it across, and that one ticked up by Dallas Baptist. Just blocked at the net out of bounds. A point for Dallas Baptist. As Jones, Stanfield have that go off to their right and out of bounds. Walensky serves it back. Again, Vogel picks it up. Stanfield powers it across. Picked up by DBU. They will set it up. Reset by the Lady Buffs. Again, powering it across. That's going to be out of bounds as that was a wind up and launched that time by Haley Van Poppel. And so that gives the point to the Lady Buffs. Miller back to serve this one up. 7-4, they have the lead. Sends it to the back row. Here's the set. And the freshman gets it across for Dallas Baptist. On the near side, that's powered across, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Buffs. Nicely done as Abby Nash able to get that one out and across and out of bounds.
A great job by the Lady Buffs thus far, out to an early lead and really swinging well offensively.
Oh, an ace on the serve that time. Caught Dallas Baptist for Miller. Miller caught him off guard as that one just kind of dropped into an opening. One of those knuckleball serves that just kind of drops.
Yeah, that one was just kind of odd. It looked like they weren't ready or miscommunication or something.
DBU sits it across. Nice dig by Vogel. Tipped across by Nash. Picked up by DBU. They will send that one across and out of bounds too hard that time for Audrey Nunez. Lady Buffs now lead it 10-4 here in set 2. Miller continues. Torrey tips it across. Picked up at the net. That's set by the Lady Buffs. Powered across. Kept alive. Jones had it and then kept it up. Tip to the back row. Vogel sets it. Powering across that time is Abby Nash, and she knocks it off the hands and out of bounds of a DBU player. And Dallas Baptist wants to talk things over. We'll take a timeout as well. Lady Buffs lead this one 11-4. We're back right after this. The Lone Star Conference.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
A smile is understood in any language. It represents joy, love, and shows you care. At Full Smile Dental, our mission is to build lifelong relationships one smile at a time by providing accessible, compassionate, quality care.
Well, welcome back to the box in Canyon. Lady Buffs lead this one 11-4 as we have volleyball action coming your way. Alex Kepper, Bryce Sheets sitting in for Lucas Kinsey as Lady Buffs won set 1, 25-17 lead in set 2. 11-4 here at the confines of the box here on the campus of West Texas A&M University. Miller continues her service as lines this one up. It's a short just across the net, tipped up. Vogel keeps it alive. Powered across. Snee had the set, sets it again. Tipped across by Stanfield. That's going to be hit to the back row. They got it across now. They do get it. Do Dallas Baptist. Snee sets it again. And that is going to be called in the net. Point for Dallas Baptist are on the line. One of the players stepped on the line.
Yeah, I think that one was called on Snee on the set. The pass from Vogel pushed her a little bit tight.
So here's the Dallas Baptist service from Caleb Brock. And a point given to WT. 2 hits by WT, a double touch. And cuts the lead to 11-6 for the Lady Buffs. Vogel with the set, picks it up off the floor. That's powered over. Abby Nash has it knocked out of bounds, and a point for the Lady Buffs. 12-6 they lead this in set 2.
Back to serve at 12-6.
Chandler Vogel ready to go. Sends it deep for the Lady Buffs. Dallas Baptist sends it across. Vogel with the set. Nash tips it across. DBU answers back. Nice dig off the floor. Nash again. Powers that one, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Went off the hands of Van Poppel trying to pick it up. And a point for the Lady Buffs.
Yeah, WT really hitting well offensively. And part of that comes from their defensive line right now. Miller and Vogel as they're getting Snee some great passes to set up her team.
And Snee does that one nicely to Jones as she gets it off. And so 14-6. Chandler Vogel continues to serve here. Sends it back deep. Picked up by Dallas Baptist. Blocked at the net. And that's going to be a point for Dallas Baptist. At first the official pointed toward WT, but instead sends it back the other way. Point for DBU. McNeil back to serve. Kinsey back deep in the corner. Get it across. Dug by Miller. And powered across by Jones.
Wow.
Cammy Jones just wound up that right arm and delivered a blow. And a point for the Lady Buffs. They lead at 15-7. Lady Buffs with the lead. Sent to the back row on the service, that time by Blair Moreland. Vogel picks it up off the floor. Nash Hits it to the back inside for Dallas Baptist. Moreland picks that one up. Tipped across, kept alive at the net. Nash has that one blocked back toward her. And credit the points to Haley Harmon. She was to make that block at the net. So 8 serving 15 here for Dallas Baptist. Sophia Black back to serve this one across the net and does. Picked up by Miller at the back row. Powered across by the Lady Buffs. Dallas Baptist able to get that one. Moreland keeps it alive, but falls into the stands. And so that will be a point for DBU as they're starting to get a little excited. 15-9. So 9 serving 15 here as Black once again sends it back deep. Vogel picks it up. Tipped across the net by the Lady Buffs. Winding up Van Poppel, and that's dug by Vogel. Back to Van Poppel, who will hit it across, blocked at the net. Lady Buffs keep it alive. Tipped across. Van Poppel picks it up. Sets it on the near side. Lady Buffs have to set at the net, and that is powered across by WT, and Kayla Elliott able to drop that one home for a point, make it 16-9 WT.
Yeah, great job by the Lady Buffs thus far. Anytime it seems like DBU tries to get back into this game, the Lady Buffs have an answer and try to extend this lead further.
And that's blocked at the net by Kayla Elliott. That was just above the tape, and she smashed it down for a point for the Lady Buffs. 17 serving 9 here in set number 2. Along the back row. Blocked at the net. Dallas keeps it alive. And Popple kicks it across. Miller with a dig. Hit back across. And that one, that time Elliott tried to block at the net. They just sidestepped her on that one and were able to drop it across. 17-10, Lady Buffs with the lead. Price Reeves comes back in as Aaron Walton sends it to the back row. Powered across by Miller. And man, she just saw an opening and just floored it. As Tori Miller gets the kill right there.
That's what she does.
Kayla Elliott on the serve, goes to the back row, and that's going to be out of play as she powered that across. 19-10 on the ace serve. Elliott again on the set. Gets it again to the back row, picked up by Dallas Baptist. They tipped across by Van Poppel. At the net, tipped over by Miller. Van Poppel winds up, sends it to the back row. The Lady Buffs dig that one out and send it back over. That's powered up. Again, picked up by Nash. Miller powers it up. Moreland keeps it alive over on the far side. That's powered up and knocked out of bounds as Portia Pora able to drive that one off of the WDBU players. It's a 10-point lead for the Lady Buffs. They lead at 20, serving 20-10, excuse me. Lady Buffs with the lead. It's tipped at the net. Moreland keeps it alive. Miller off the back row sends it to the back corner. And Popple has it blocked at the net. And trying to keep it alive, but over far into the DBU side of the net. Unable to keep it alive.
Yeah, tough break there for the Lady Buffs. However, fortunately, WT still with a comfortable lead, 20-11. Only need 5 points here to close out set number 2.
And Popple with the serve, set at the net and powered across by Stanfield as she slams that one down.
Check that now. They need 4 points to close out set number 2.
21-11. Lady Buffs lead this one. Snee with the serve with the left hand. Set pushed back to the back row. That's the ball, Lady Buffs. Powering it across is Miller. I'll make it 3 left to go. 22-11.
Great job by Miller leading the way. Just picked up her 7th kill as the Lady Buffs have doubled this lead, 22-11.
Snay with the set again into the net, and that's going to be a point for WT. She got it across and trying to reset it for Dallas Baptist. They served it into the net. So a point for the Lady Buffs. Snay again on a nice roll for the left-hander. Drives it across. And that is going to be powered across that time by Nunez. Oh, instead they say the point goes to WT. Nobody touched it. And it went out of bounds.
Looks like there's going to be a coach's challenge for this one from DBU.
So the officials will take a look at this one. 24-11 at the moment. Lady Buffs with the point. So we'll go and review real quick. Again, as Alec talked about, Tori Miller has 7 kills, and she is loaded up here in this second set. Portia Cora, 6. Abby Nash with 6. Jonna Stanfield with 5, and Kayla Elliott with 4. And again, WT won the first set 25-17, leading in the second set 24-11. Bryce Sheets, Alec Kemper sitting in for Lucas Kinsey. Of course, WT basketball coming your way just a little bit later on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. As again, the officials review this one. Get a good bird's eye view whether that one was knocked out or not. And now they've made their ruling. Let's see. We'll go to the score and tell them what the ruling is. And they're going to give the point to Dallas Baptist. So it will be Dallas Baptist with the serve, trailing 23-12. Coming back into the DBU lineup is Audrey Nunez. So back to serve this one away will be Leah Polinsky. Polinsky with a jump serve, sends it over. Chandler Vogel with a dig. Stanfield touches it across the net. Man, they were up in front of that one. Nice touch for Stanfield as the freshman gives WT the set point, 24-12. As WT send this one back deep. Nice dig by the Lady Buffs. Hitting it across, and that one, nice block. Credit the Pirates' Price Reeves, who was able to go up along with Sophia Black to knock that one back. So Dallas Baptist with the serve to the back row. Nash picks that one up. Tipped across into the corner. Won't fall for the Lady Buffs. Nice dig, but that's a block at the net, and then that goes down and slides down off of Nash.
Yeah, that's a tough break for the Lady Buffs, as that one just seemed to clip the tape after the touch at the net and able to find an open spot in the court.
Dug by Nash. That one's going to be knocked out of bounds, and that's going to be the set for the Lady Buffs as they take this one 25-14. They won 25-17 in set 1 and 25-14 here in set 2. We'll take a timeout. We'll do so. We'll come back and reset for set 3 after this as WT Volleyball continues on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train long, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Bud Light, proudly brewed
When you choose natural gas, chocolate chip cookies get a little tastier. Homes get a little cozier. Bank accounts tend to put on some weight. Towels get fluffier. Showers stay hotter for longer. And our blue planet gets a little greener. When it comes to choosing energy that's clean and efficient, nothing else could be more American. Atmos Energy, your natural gas.
And welcome back as we get set for our third set. Lady Buffs have won the first two, 25-17, 25-14. And so we're ready to get this one going. Lady Buffs will serve to start this one with Abby Nash back deep, Chandler Vogel, Blair Moreland, Tori Miller, Portia Pora for the Lady Buffs.
Before we start this set, Bryce, I do have an update for you down in San Antonio. St. Mary's completing the sweep of Lubbock Christian. Don't necessarily know if it'll change much in the standings because Lubbock Christian beat WT last weekend. So Lubbock Christian should still be the 3 seed. However, it might have made a difference depending upon how they fared against UT Tyler since they lost today. But since Lubbock lost, they should lock in the 3 seed. Tyler should be locked in at 2, and Angelo State should be locked in at 1.
Tipped across by WT. Baptist will send this one back and out of bounds. Point for the Lady Buffs as they lead in this third one 1-0. And so, yeah, Lubbock Christian falls to 14-3. Lady Buffs trying to go to 14-3. What it may make a difference, too, is the regional standings a little bit. We'll see. It may not, but it might.
Potentially, yes, because St. Mary's currently sitting a little bit further down in the rankings than what you would like to lose to a team in the region.
Correct.
Again, so WT playing DBU today, they're 6th. St. Mary's,
yeah, they're
11th right now in the Lone Star Conference. They will move up a little bit depending upon what happens with Texas A&M Kingsville and if they have the tiebreaker over St. Ed's, who lost today. But still, either way, not the best team to lose to if you're Lubbock Christian.
Kayla Elliott with the block at the net. Buffs lead this one 3-0. In the third set, here's a deep smash. Van Poppel gets it across, kept alive by Elliott, then powered across by Moreland. Picked up by Miller. Moreland with the set, back to Miller, powers it. And it's going to be hit across by Nunez. That is powered across the net by Miller, dug up by Baptist. Back across. That one is Abby Nash with an attention getter there as that goes off really the face of Leah Polinsky.
Yeah, that's a tough ball. That's a tough ball to get to. Nash picking up her 8th kill of the match, a team high and a game high. We'll see how she continues and if multiple Lady Buffs can get into double-digit kills today.
Miller sends that one across. Powered up. Nice dig by Vogel. Kept alive at the net, but couldn't do anything with it. So that's a point for Dallas Baptist. Their first one. Lady Buffs lead this one 4-1. And yeah, Abby Nash with 8 kills, 7 for Tori Miller. Stanfield was 6. Portia with 6. Kayla Elliott with 4. Here's the serve. That's going to be low, and Vogel keeps that one alive. Hit over by WT. And that one goes out of bounds on the sideline right in front of the WT bench. So point for the Lady Buffs. Elliott back to serve. Freshman sends it across. That's a quick set across, and that one got away. Trying to pick that up, Moreland, and just had it go in the wrong direction. So a point for Dallas Baptist. 2 serving 5. So Sophia Black sends it. Picked up at the net and powered across by Stanfield. Oh, man. Stanfield just right in her wheelhouse. Dropped that one home for another point.
Yeah, great job by the Lady Buffs in the middle. Stanfield just picked up her 7th kill, so the top of the leaderboard again, Abby Nash with 8, Stanfield and Miller with 7, and then Parath with 6. Just a great all-around effort for WT today.
Vogel picks that one up, powers it over to Miller, and she's going to get the point for WT. 7-2, Lady Buffs.
And now Miller jumps up to tie Nash with 8 kills.
And that's going to be hit across the net. Nice dig again by Vogel. Vogel resets it for Miller. And that one's hit way in the back row. 2 Dallas Baptist players collide. Vogel again with the dig. Stanfield powers it across for the kill. And man, there was some emphasis put on that one.
Now that just shows the athleticism of the Lady Buffs in the middle and on the outside. Really everybody can get up above the net and swing well. And it's going to force a timeout for DBU.
8-2, Lady Buffs with the lead. We'll be back right after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout.
Well, hats off to the WT Pep Band you hear in the background. Very entertaining here today at the box on the campus of West Texas A&M University. Snag gets back to serve for the Lady Buffs. They lead it 8-2. Coach Potts gives her where she wants her to serve it. Tips it across. This is set at the net, tipped up, Lady Buffs. And that one's going to fall as it was tipped away by Miller at the net. And so a point for the Lady Buffs. They lead it 9-2 here in the third set. Again, Lady Buffs won the first 2, 25-17, 25-14. Leading here in the third, 9-2. Snay sends it to the back row. Picked up at the net, tipped across by Parks. Jones keeps it alive. Snay sets it, blocked at the net. Miller keeps that one alive. Snay sets it to Jones. Blasted it across to the back row. Dallas Baptist picks it up. Van Poppel's blocked at the net by Jones and Stanfield. And they are having fun as Stanfield able to block that one back. Stanfield, Nash, and Miller all with 8 kills right now. 10-2, Lady Buffs with the lead. That was a great block at the net. Van Poppel sends it across. Again, blocked at the net by Jones and Stanfield. They get 11-2.
That was close. The down referee was about to call Stanfield in the net, but the block came first, and the Lady Buffs catch a break and extend their lead even further.
Levin serving 2, goes to the back row from Snag. Van Poppel gets it across. Nice dig by Nash. Miller powers it across, and that's going to be too far to catch up to. Another point for the Lady Buffs.
Yeah, great job there from WT. And as we've seen so far today, just doing it all around. Again, hitting almost 300, which is a good average, almost equivalates to a baseball average based off of where you want to be at hitting percentage-wise. On the flip side, for DBU, hitting under 3%, hitting .029 right now, as it's going to force another timeout. Lady Buffs with an 11-point lead.
Well, that time it was Kayla Brock, trying to slide over and set it. And in doing so, she overset, got it past Alyssa Parks, and Alyssa was unable to catch up to that one and knocked it away. Get other activities going on here on campus for West Texas A&M University. The Buffs football team with a 52-9 win earlier today. And of course, got basketball going on at the Pub after this one here today. So, Lady Buffs kind of sandwiched in between the two sports right now. For volleyball, leading this one 13-2. And again, this has been all WT so far here in the early going. Here in the third set, they lead at 13, serving 2. Snay back to again, send it across and does. That's going to be back deep. Blocked at the net, but knocked out of bounds by Miller and by Stanfield. So that will go over to Dallas Baptist. They trail by 10, 13-3. Aaron Walton set to serve this one, and that's going to be out of bounds. A little bit too much oomph on that serve. Coming in for West Texas is Emma Patterson, the freshman out of Amarillo, Highland Park High School. And she's set to serve this one up. Gets it across the net. That's going to be right in the back corner. And that time it looked like Patterson thought it was going to go out of bounds, but it found the corner. And point for Dallas Baptist. Van Poppel set to serve this one up, picked up by Vogel. Patterson now will set it to the near side, and that's going to be blocked as Nash tried to get that across, but a nice block that time by Walton and also by Alyssa Parks.
Yeah, great job there by the DBU middle blockers. They've had some shining moments here today, but for the most part, the Lady Buffs have got the best of them as they now extend the lead back to double digits.
Great example right there as Nash just hit that down the line at the net. And DBU couldn't come up with a handle on the volleyball. 15, serving 5. Chandler Vogel back to set this one across. Hereford Product sends it to the back row. Picked up by DBU. Blocked at the net by WT. And resetting. Here's the kill by Nash, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. As Lauren Marler and Abby Nash combined on that one. Here's Vogel with the service again. Tipped across, dug off the back row by WT, and hit across by Nash and knocked out of bounds off of Price Reeves, and so that pushes the lead to 17-5 for WT.
Yeah, Lady Buffs really starting to run away with things here in the third set. They really got rolling after set 1 and opened up a big lead, won by 11 in set 2, and looking for another double-digit win here in set 3 to close it out.
Tipped across, Lady Buffs keep it alive and send that one to the corner. Nash to Snay, who gets it across on that set that time. Vogel keeps it alive. Nash powers it across. That's picked up. Nash smashes it back across again.
Yeah, incredible play there by Abby Nash. Swung once, it was dug up, the ball came right back to her. She swung again, banged it through the block, and the Lady Buffs lead by 13.
11 kills for Abby Nash, blocked at the net, another point for WT. Credit Marler, as Lauren, the freshman, able to go up and make that block at the net. This is picked up by Dallas Baptist and hit way out of bounds. That's one of their freshmen, Sandy Washburn, who just checked in a moment ago. Her first action in this one, and that one's knocked out of bounds. 20-5 WT, only needing 5 points to take this one. Blocked at the net, another point for WT. 21-5.
Yeah, this game is getting bad, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Vogel hits it to the back row, tipped up, kept alive by the Lady Buffs. Snay sends it to Nash, and she powers it across.
Wow.
Another kill for Abby Nash. That's her 12th.
Wow. Abby Nash is putting on a clinic today.
Vogel sends it back deep. Picked by Nunez, blocked at the net. And Marler will get the point there. Make it 23-5. Sometimes there's just not much you can do. As the Lady Buffs are on a big roll right now. Vogel sends it back deep. Blocked at the net and blocked out of bounds. That's a point for DBU. 23-6. Polinsky back to serve for Dallas Baptist. Sends it to the back row. Picked up by Patterson. Snay sets it, and it's a smash!
Wow.
Abby Nash.
Wow. There's not a lot that you can do about that sometimes. You just gotta you just gotta roll with the punches at this point.
Checking in for WT on this set and game point is Merritt Nagis and Ashlyn Vineyard. For WT, here's the block at the net. WT wins. They smashed that one home for a 25-6 win here in the third set. WT will improve to 14-3 in conference play, and tie Lubbock Christian for that third spot. 20-4 overall on the year. And again, as we told you, UT Tyler lost earlier today. They are 15-2. And Dallas Baptist falls to 10-7 in conference play as the Lady Buffs come away with a big win. 25-17, 25-11, and 23-6. And man, that was a convincing win for the Lady Buffs in that third set today as we hear the WT alma mater. As again, the pep band to our right doing a nice job here serenading the fans here with entertainment at the WT Fieldhouse. We'll take a timeout and come back after this. The Lady Buffs win this in 3 and improve to 14-3 overall. We're back after this on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology.
Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics.
We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shim and Dillon Group for your appointment today.
Possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shim and Dillon Group for your appointment today.
Well, welcome back to the box in Canyon, and a special presentation is about set to take place, and a pretty special presentation at that, as the Lady Buffs and the seniors obviously are going to be, they were honored last night, but again, this is going to be a special presentation here as we'll get the coaching staff to make their way up here. And the Lady Buffs win in 3, 25-17, 25-14, and 25-6. And again, they improve to 14-3 in Lone Star Conference action, 20-4 overall. Again, what we do know, UT Tyler fell today as they lost to St. Mary's 15-2. And so, I should say they dropped to 15-2. As they lost to St. Mary's earlier today. So what we're waiting on is got a lot of fans and players with some roses. We're going to have a special presentation on the floor. And in essence, we can tell you, as we wait for Chandler Vogel to make her way out. And so everybody getting lined up for the seniors. Some of the seniors, as they make their way out here, stay on a little longer, wait for the coaching staff to make their way up here as well. And so everybody trying to get this set up here at the box in Canyon. Again, we know Lubbock Christian also fell today. They actually lost to St. Mary's, sorry. UT Tyler lost earlier today as well. And so Tyler falls to 15-2. I believe Angelo State was ahead in their match. They are 16-1. Lubbock Christian and WT 14 each are 14-3. Commerce, we understand, was ahead a little bit ago. Not sure how that one came out. Dallas Baptist falls to 10-7. UT Permian Basin was winning. They'll improve to 10-7. And so that's how it shakes out as far as the conference is concerned. And so, again, just waiting here momentarily as Chandler Vogel makes her way out as we go through the anticipation here of what's coming. Here at the box, again, the final match of the season for the Lady Buffs as they come away with a big win over Dallas Baptist in this one today. I can tell you, obviously everybody gets their final instructions in the locker room here a little bit before they make their way out here. As WT again comes away with a big win in 3 today over DBU. And again, WT just impressive in this one today. Abby Nash with 14 kills in this one. Tori Miller with 9. Rajani Stanfield with 8. Portia with 6. Kayla Elliott with 4. Cammie Jones with 2. And again, it was the net play of WT that was very convincing in this one today over Dallas Baptist. And again, they're trying to set this one up. We can't go into a lot of details. We do know what's taking place out on the floor as you take a look down. We won't spoil any of the fun accolades that are going on the floor right at the moment. And as we look, as it looks like Chandler Vogel, the Hereford senior, will make her way out. And again, she's going down a canopy of roses as she walks out. And as she is awaiting as Dominique Yurgo, her fiance, or hoping to be, I should say, as former baseball player Dominique Yurgo, who begins his first season as a graduate assistant coach for the Buffs for baseball for the 2021 campaign. He also is a member of the Oakland Athletics organization after receiving a free agent contract following his career for the Maroon and White, and he proposes to his longtime girlfriend, Chandler Vogel. A lot of roses out on the floor and a lot of special thanks. She shows her teammates her ring. Yeah, she gets that from, again, Dominique Yurgo, who comes through. And so if you want to know what an excellent presentation or an excellent way to ask for someone's hand in marriage, do it at a volleyball game, at a volleyball match, especially when you come away with a big win. And so what we're going to do, we'll take a timeout here momentarily as we will await Kendra Potts to make her way up here. I'm not sure which players are going to make their way up as well. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this as WT comes away with a 3-set win on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
90 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1931 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks!
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step.
Well, welcome back to the box on the campus of West Texas A&M University. You see everyone out in the center of the floor enjoying and again, this is a big thank you that's being spread by Dominic Yurgo, again, the baseball player for WT, who proposed to his longtime girlfriend as he got the yes that he was hoping from Chandler Vogel out of Hereford, as Chandler, I think, was a bit surprised with everybody lined up with roses as she made her way out to this one. We are looking for head coach Potts to make her way up here, but I don't think she's going to be able to get through the crowd in order to make it up here. Lady Buffs win this one. They're celebrating their win 3-0 over Dallas Baptist, and again to improve to 14-3 on the year in conference play, 20-4 overall, as Coach Potts unable to make her way up here. And so again, but a big win. Again, Abby Nash with 14 kills in this one today. Tori Miller with 9. Marjani Stanfield with 8. And Portia Porat with 6 for the Lady Buffs. Again, as they come away and win this one 25-17, 25-14, and 25-6. Big thanks, of course, to Thunder Vision crew as they are here helping us to bring this one today from the WT box, the West Texas A&M Fieldhouse here, and the campus of West Texas A&M, fortunately, I should say, affectionately known as the Mocs in Canyon. And again, we were hoping to get Kendra Poxett here, but again, I think the ceremony after with a nice send off for a senior as she was proposed to and accepted the proposal here at the box in Canyon. And so that's a nice way to end this one up. That'll do it. WT wins this one 3-0 over Dallas Baptist. And again, big thanks to the Thunder Vision crew. Thanks to Alex Kepfer for sitting in. I'm Bryce Sheets on behalf of Lucas Kinsey. Until our next broadcast.